was your day? What would you like to discuss? What are you doing right now? Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you doing it with? So what's out here? Multicam black stack micros. Coyote beer koozies. Belt attachments. 18650 battery wallets. Narcan pouches. Chase. Via Bravo with a 500 IV pouches. A bunch of them. Great Wolf, what's up? You ever see a man hit with one of these ass batons? I saw a man, a friend of mine named John, hit a man in his arm with this, and the dude ran away. The dude ran away like this, but his arm was fucking dead. It literally was floppy here. It broke every fucking bone in the lower part of the arm. He hit him with an ass baton. A man named John Dillard, Master Sergeant Dillard. He passed away a few years ago. He was an Anglo guy. First MLE before that, and then they became Anglo again. He ran the Halo School in Arizona. Chase Peoples, what's up? Devil get exploded fighting the police. Grizzly Outdoors, what's up? Sam, make gear from 1,000. We do sometimes. Yeah. When I feel it's necessary, and I'll also when we can't get 500 sometimes. The stuff on 500 looks better. It's higher definition. Derek Olson, what's up? Josh, what's going on? Charlie Wood, Byron Roberts. I did not know Big John Dillard. Kilo Bravo. Are you not Scott? Are you Scott Anderson? I know I've had this. I know I've asked this question before. I did not know, because if you're Scott, you knew Master Sergeant Dillard. Oh, I see. You said you didn't know he passed. Yes, he sure did, but he did a couple years ago. Robert Mendoza told me. And then Robert died a year later. Daniel B, what's up? Aurora rings. Hey, that ring you made today looks fucking cool. Or the one I saw you post. Should get my Multicam Black and Arid Down Jean pouch in an hour or so. They're really nice. Really nice. Let's see the new lid. So I built this one today. Where is it? Right here. So the intention is not to hold a bunch of mags. You could actually put more mags than this in here. There's plenty more room back here. The intention is 3 mags. You can put whatever you want. And then here is the lid, right? It's rigid now. There's scuba webbing inside this lid. So when you grab it here. There's no Velcro here. And you're now able to pull it up easier. And it also will fall flat easier. Pocket on the back, just like so. Different shoulder strap. And I built this one today before lunch. And then we went and recorded video. We recorded a lot of video. Stephen Allison, great day, man. Just use one of your belts to pull my trapping sled out of the woods after a normal hitch rope. Shit. I ordered my roll-up dump pouch. Matt, what's up, buddy? We just did multi-cams. We have some others also, and then we got more going. What was the name of the website that shows the crypto crashes? Are you talking about Bitcoin obituaries? This is probably that's what I talk about. Is that Chuck Peoples? Holy shit, what's up, buddy? Danny carried Nash. dropped it off a table, struck his foot out to catch it, hit his shin, then broke his 2 outside toes. The shin had a goose egg for a week. Yeah, yeah, you can. It's crazy. You can legally carry a firearm here, but you can't carry brass knuckles. And I believe, I might be wrong about that, but I believe that impact weapons fall under that same category, right? Doesn't go out that end. I'm like, why is this not going out? And these pouches are built open, so if you don't have time to put it away, you can still put it back in the pouch and have some form of security over it. What's the best drone you've purchased? Man, I've had a lot of drones. I've had the Mavic 2 Pros, the Mavic 2 Zooms, lots of them. I currently fly the, I don't know, I'll show you. The SE, I think it's the SE. And I would have told you that I didn't like it as well. But it actually, I have crashed this a lot. And things that have destroyed the other drones, they've obviously changed the plastic in these. This is the Air 2S. And we fly it a lot. I leave it deployed like that, arms out, and it sits in the back of the truck anytime we're driving with the charger right next to it, and I carry several extra batteries because there is always something on fire. Or if you're stopped in traffic and you want to know what's ahead of you, if you see fire and you want to know what that fire is before you get to it to make a decision, great. They're great for that. And we record some fun shit. You want to see what your neighbor's doing? Is that equipment on your property or his property? What were those gunfire? What was that gunshots you heard? It's good. Plastic knuckles, yes. So with that said, Michael, I don't tether these to my phone. And the key to that is the smart controller. And these are $800, $900 for the controller. Holy shit. It makes the whole experience better. You can record the SD card here and redundant here. With your phone, it overtaxes your phone. Most of the controllers, you're only going to get 2 or 3 flights. That thing, you get 6, 7 flights off of that controller. But I have flown this bird into power lines. I've flown it into trees. It's flopped upside down, landed upside down, broke all the blades off of it. And it's very durable. They have clearly changed the plastic that's in these things. I have a 5-gallon bucket full of broken drones. And I say that's no bullshit. I have a 5-gallon bucket full of broken drones. And then here's 2 that have come back from DJI fully repaired, and I've never even flown them again because I'm flying this other one that it's fast. I can get it on target really quickly. I can have it to where I need to be. We can fly it up 400 feet. You can take the safeties off of it and fly it well over 400 feet. Flew it into a frozen pond. We did this actual drone around Christmas time. Went into, I thought I was landing on ice, and it did. When I took off, I came over to another area to land, and it went fucking straight into the water. You could see the green water. You could see ducks. And I powered up, and it came right up, flew it back over to the Forerunner, landed it, and it wouldn't relaunch. Took it home, took the batteries out of it, I took the batteries out of it first, took the SD card out of it, put it in front of a fan all night, and then the next morning it would take off, and we used it that next day. Difference between 1,000 and 500, a lot, or is it negligible? It's a lot of weight saving. It's about 30% less of I'm telling you, man, I mean, what are you doing? Do you want to drag, you want to do like a deer sled? Use 1,000 denier. Everything we build is 500. If you see some shit we're building out of 1,000, it's because we don't have 500. Is that the drone at SRF? It sure is, yeah. I've never had a drone last me more than 3 months. I've had this thing for over a year now. The same exact drone. because I don't fly with safeties on. I fly in sport mode, which is very fast. It turns quickly, it moves quick. Everything's great, but it turns your safeties off, and you can run into shit. But it gets on target way faster. I've never had one last more than 3 months because I fucking hit them into things. Hello, Andrea, Amanda, all people, what's up? Defense attorneys will thank you for ball, pen, hammer, not claw, and glove and ball with your bat. We had this conversation last night, actually. How do you get away with carrying a baseball? What do you have with tools, right? The cop can write you for anything. We can go through a farm truck and find burglary tools. But the fact that he had 4,000 other tools with him kind of negates that, right? If you have an attorney. Have you had anything new you learned today? I'm sure I have. I don't know. I don't know. I've learned. Today's gone, man. I don't remember 5 minutes ago. We sat down for 2 hours, 3 hours, and recorded question answer for members only. And I think there was 28 questions, and we only got through 12 of them. We're gonna record tomorrow too. Pelosi finally stepping down 30 years. Yeah, I saw that, and she's recommending somebody I've never heard of. The thread I use to repair my button does not last long. Does Michaels sell the thread that you? They kind of do, man. Get 69 nylon, 69 or 70 nylon does it. They'll have little tiny cones, little tiny. What's your approach to insurance, property, business liability, umbrella? Get a little, get a lot. Dana told me to buy multiple policies. Why not? It's insurance. So if my vehicle crashes into somebody, also corporations and LLCs will protect those things. And protect them from coming after me directly or from being able to pierce and come after the company. Buy a lot of insurance. But what do you have to insure also? And make sure you have replacement cost, right? Most people have insurance, and when their house burns down, they don't have enough to replace the house. They have it insured for what it said on paper, right? But 5 years later, the cost of building is much higher. I learned how to make and front and back label for my smooth skin body butter and sold my first one. Very cool. Old news, but did you ever see the story about the dude who attached a Glock to a drone and made it where he could fire? Yeah, I've seen a lot of those. Paintball guns, flamethrowers, all kinds of shit, yeah. Got the Maverick Mini, and I've crashed it into several trees, and it's striking. So Mavic Mini, yeah, Mavic, not Maverick. You might have said that. I've got the Maverick. Yeah, I'd probably spell check you or something. 2-point woodland sling. So what do you think of it, Buckshot Scott? Amanda, what did I learn new today? I learned how to use the soundboard with the Bluetooth so we can put our own sound into it and not have to use their pre-canned, laugh tracks and shit. I learned that. Sign up this week for basic sewing with a neighbor who makes quilts. $20 a week for an hour. That's cool. That's awesome. Commercial machine. So for those that don't know what a commercial quilting machine looks like, it's longer than this table, typically. Has an arm that moves forward and backwards on 2 rods, like a giant table saw or track saw. And then the head will move side to side. And the new ones are computer programmed. So you just put your work deck, you put your material in your work deck, and the machine just does it. Others, They print out like a pattern that goes over your material, and you sew through the pattern to get everything the same. Want to be a good drone pilot? Buy a 15L cheapo drone that'll test you. No, don't do that. You won't accomplish anything with the cheap drones. The cheap drones can fly till they're out of range, which is not very far, and you lose control over them. You get you a fucking Mavic. Fly it in, program mode. That has all your safeties and shit. It's not going to crash it. You're going to actually be able to do something with it literally right out of the box. It's going to be usable to you. Put it Beretta 1301 with a rat's tourniquet pouch right on. My mom has one, quilts all the time. Very cool. We were looking at buying a quilting machine. We never pulled the trigger on it. 35 grand, I think, is where we were. 35-ish. We will use it not for quilting, but we will use it for patch panels so that we can put logos over patch panels and do poncho liners and stuff like that. 6-head embroidery machine also. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know what you learned today. Many years ago, bought a cheap drone, flew it directly into a tree. That's what I'm talking about. We had cheap drones for the kids, and we destroyed them literally within minutes every time. Made the live tonight instead of having to wait until next day. Wesley, what's up, buddy? Lewis. Billy Magnum, what's up? Who got the email and text? Email and text went out tonight. Anybody get it? 2-point slings. Tool aprons. All of the other slings. No text. Holy shit. Tech 556, what's up? Byron Roberts, what's up? Email was really good. Right on. Nalgene pouches. L packs. Roll up dump pouches. Even ugly ass coyote. Andrea said she didn't get the text.
That's weird.
Yeah, really weird.
Tell her to send me a message on Facebook with her phone number. I'll look on the back end.
Amanda said send a message to Amanda with your phone number. She'll look on the back end, see what's up with the text app. Risky, what's up? All right, guys, we'll go a few more minutes. Comments, questions, statements. Philippine Nomad, what's up? The text was 3 hours ago. Did you send it 3 hours ago? Probably, yeah, aroundish, yeah. She was doing it when I was sitting here sewing, yeah. I sewed probably about 3 hours. Enjoyed the stream with Bear, right on. Email and YouTube notifications. So I made a post on Instagram and Facebook that I would be going live in 5 minutes. curious about texts being delayed. I don't think texts were delayed. Text was 3 hours ago for me. Did you send it 3 hours ago? Yes, I believe so. Saw your dog food video. Dr. Barry had a recent vet doc guest on about proper diet. Right on. Heard you talking about buying lots of JetBoil fuel cans today on Living Free in Tennessee. Is that just for preparedness, or do you use them for work? No, it's just to have in case we need to cook. Really, it's to have in case we want to make coffee. Any SOE beanies? We have 0 SOE beanies. We actually were discussing that yesterday. What color options on dump pouches? I don't know. Everything, man. Buy it. Even if we don't have it, we'll have it soon. Text received 423. He said they're done today. Oh, wow. Here's multicam roll-up dump pouches right here. I know we got Coyote too. I showed him just a second ago. Wrench rolls. I do not. Nope. Heard you talking about buying lots of JetBoil. There's that. How's the weather? It was cold. Turned hoses on. Some hoses ran, some did not. We use black hoses, so they heat up pretty quick and then start to flow. Add a little bit of ice in the water bottle, some of the rabbit in the metal tubes. I have a huge box of JetBoils. I just saw them yesterday somewhere. I actually have a lot of boxes of JetBoils, the gas canisters, but I don't know where I was when I saw those. I thought they used to be tons of them right out here. Coyote multicam traffic combo? No, we never have. Same problem here. It was considered cold. It was considerably colder this morning. It was, yeah. We're going to be freezing. We're going to be 28 tonight, I think. We were 24 last night. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold enough I'm putting pants on when I go outside. Since you bio-accelerator video of MS guy today, ignorant as of the ridiculous cost of treatment. I don't know what we're talking about right there, bud. Black hoses are a great idea in the winter. Yeah, most of the hoses we use are black. We used to buy the big, heavy contractor hoses at Walmart. They're 100-footers, and they've since changed. They're not as good as they were, and I have a bunch of those hoses. What bag would you use if you needed to pick up and leave home? I don't know, man. How long are we leaving home for? Leaving, never coming back, can't take a vehicle? You're probably going to want the biggest bag that you can possibly carry. John, why do you hate gray belts? I don't know what that dude's deal was. You know, that dude never did email me. The last time I looked last night was literally midnight on the dot. No email from that guy. None. And when I replied, canceled and refunded, he never replied to it. The dude, I don't know what his fucking deal is. He posted several times in the closed group. He had 4 orders, maybe 5 orders. But I don't know what's his deal. Like he never did fucking email. I checked this morning, not an email from him. I didn't even ban him until this morning. Inch bag, I'm never coming home. .30-inch duffel, great bag, load up and carry. Used that and a day pack for a trip to Colorado. Right on. So do you think you'll get all the rain you needed this winter? Fuck, I hope not. I hope not. I hope we get rain in the spring. The last fucking thing I want is rain while we're freezing. What are these? There's a lot of that. Oh, that's going to be those stacked micro rigs. Pissed the cop off and was charged with possession of Molotov cocktail for having a small propane bottle in my toolbox. What an asshole. What an asshole. So normal rain in spring is okay. Yeah, I would prefer not to have rain while we're freezing. Compact tear-offs right there. Batch of them going. Gray man is not a pink man. They're all over the place. Nobody would blink twice. Yeah, like pink polo shirts. Who goes and buys a polo shirt and they're like, I think I'll get the pink one. Like, where does that come from? Fuck, I was wearing polo shirts in the 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. Whoever asked about the roll-up dump pouches. Black, multicam, coyote. I don't see multicam black in here, so I'm sure there's some being run soon. Polo collar up. I always wore a collar down. Started putting up Christmas lights on. No, we're not even. I won't put Christmas lights up this year. Careful, especially in major cities. All small bottles are flammable. Need a placard sticker outside your toolbox. Started being enforced last couple of years. Where's that at? Don't go to those cities. Hope I can find big enough tree this year. Yeah, I wonder what the Christmas trees will be like this year. Man, there's places laying people off left and right. FedEx just laid a ton of people off. Facebook's in all kinds of trouble. There was just a ton of shit. Facebook and apparently YouTube also were, as they would ban social media accounts and people would want to have it reviewed or dispute it. People were meeting up with these YouTubers and being like, hey, meet me at this hotel and do some favors for me, and I'll give you your account back, and I'll make sure that the algorithm makes your account grow. Apparently, this was happening fucking in large numbers. There's a huge investigation over it right now. Amazon is laying a ton of people off. Facebook has laid a ton of people off. Lots and lots of people being laid off. The Fed has come out, and they are manipulating things in a manner. The Fed wants 6 million to 10,000 million jobs to go away in the United States. Why would they want to do that? All by design. All right, guys. Well, I don't know if this is frozen or what. I'm not seeing any comments on here. Jack was talking about it today. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. thinning the herd. Yep. Right to work state. Can choose to work any trade I want. You're completely missing the point, Cody. This is a right to work state also. That's exactly, yes. It will not affect you. It will not affect my employees. It will not affect me. Why is FedEx laying a bunch of people off? Why is Amazon laying a ton of people off? Amazon just told people they're going to, tons of people are going to be laid off after Christmas. We will keep you up to Christmas. Sales are down. That's why. Sales are down. People are not shipping as much. You think shipping was fucked up last Christmas? Wait till you see this Christmas. Yeah, socialism exactly to be thrust upon you. Freight volumes have slowed way down. That's right. Just realize why I enjoy your live streams. You actually read and answer the comments. What's up, man? And everyone needs more help. That's right. Everyone needs, everybody needs more employees. I see all these people on the local groups. They're like, who's hiring? And people are like, everyone's fucking hiring. And then these people read off the 6 places they went today that told them they weren't hiring. Oh, they're hiring. They're just not hiring you. When you walk in and the first thing you ask is how much you pay, you're not the fucking person I need. When that's your first question, can I work 10 hours a week? No, you can't. Do you provide daycare? No, we don't. I like your face tattoos, bro. There's a place for them. You come in here and fucking perform. I don't give a shit what you look like. But you go to a corporate job like that, you've kind of limited your jobs. PA, man, what's that? We've had no customers for the last 2 months. Fucking nuts. People can't afford to spend. That's right. Yep. That's right. Things are tightening up for people. Not all people. Even during the Great Depression, it didn't affect fucking 40% of the population. Maybe a little bit, but there was tons of fucking empires made. Shipping is about to get crazy, especially with housing development boom in southern states. Thanks for the recommendation. That editing app. Put my first video together a bit ago. Just have to figure out how to add music now. Yes. So do the video in your in that platform, right? And then load the video up to TikTok or Instagram and add your music from TikTok or Instagram. And you can put your music on Instagram. Once you have it into Instagram or TikTok, you can share it from or you can add music in another manner through that app. Music that you have on your phone, music that you own. I'm sure Epidemic Sound. We have an Epidemic Sound account. We pull royalty-free music off of there. I've not done it on the phone, but I'm sure you can. So yes, that is so weird about the layoffs. They want to have people quit from frustration. Well, here's an example, right? San Francisco said, as long as you consider yourself to be transgender, we will give you $1,200 as long as you're making less than $600. Why would they incentivize people to not work? Because we're not dealing with people who are making $100,000 salaries. We're dealing with low income people. So they're going to give, if you're trans, and there's 79 types of trans you can be that you identify as, and there's 27 pronouns, you don't even have to prove it. You just have to say, I believe I'm trans, and you qualify for $1,200. They're going to give you $1,200 in San Francisco. I'm sure this is happening in other places and other things similar to this. They're incentivizing you not to go to work. Because if your money comes from them, and when they go and round up people and disarm people, those people who they give $1,200 a month to, they'll support it. They'll be just fine with it. And they will vote how they want them to vote. Create the week. That's exactly what's happening. Creating the week. Let's see Uncle John in charge of SOE Child Care Jamboree. Got accurate results for testosterone. I'm doing the injections now. You'll feel good, man. Your performance will change. Which one of you dudes wrote a book? One of you guys sent me a link. I don't remember which one it was. You can't say black hose. You have to say hose of color. How about this, right? Oh, we've given you the $1,200. You want to remain on the $1,200 program? And we're going to let you work another job that'll allow you to have 600, right? So you could max out at $2,000. You got to have the shot, guys. Sorry, COVID. You got to have the passport. We should build a compound of unicorns in San Francisco. What stops a millionaire doing the Pelosi F-16 points? What's the identity of your free citizens as a citizen? Ninjas, no income, no job applicant. No income, no job applicants. Ninjas. I've not heard that before. All right, guys, listen, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Evaluate what you consume. EDC pouch. I see it has 7 by 5 inch Velcro patch, but what is the overall size? I don't know. Probably 7 by 5. I don't think the Velcro. We don't have a 5-inch wide Velcro. You talking about EDC organizer? That's what you're talking about, right? It's 7 by 5. Missed the big pouch AR-15 mags. I'm going to end this in a second. When you go back, when the video loads, just watch it from the beginning. John, a guy bought 10 million Pepsi cap points because a joke on their commercial, they paid him off. Velcro. Pocket on the back for right in the rain. Pockets inside hold right in the reins. Smaller things. EDC SD cards, challenge coins, either one. It's just for organizing shit inside, your pocket or your bag. But I'm saying it's 5 by 7 inches is the actual. We have it written wrong, or you misread it. Big Mac, is that for sale? These? Yeah, they're the EDC pouches. We have quite a few of them. Big Mac. Oh, is the new bag for sale? No, they're not for sale. They're worth looking at, though. Everything's for sale for the right amount. Every day. Just had this conversation with a 16-year-old yesterday. I identify a 6-foot tall female. Do I get anything? You don't even want to be 6 foot tall. You wouldn't like it if you were. If I snapped my fingers and you were 6 foot tall, you wouldn't like it. I'm out of here. Good night.